So today we're going to be um, learning about integration, about integration by um, what is that? Uh, it could be defined as an anti-chain rule, but it's not completely in that chain rule. So let us remember the chain rule. We had the derivative dx, actually d something, okay, over dx of two functions, u of x times v of x, okay? And these are arbitrary names, but they are the most usual ones, okay? So we have d over dx of ux times vx, and we know that that is the same thing as u of x dv over dx plus du over dx v, let's go, dx, okay? Last week we didn't learn it anyway. We learned uv, the derivative of everything, okay? That's just u v dash plus v u dash, okay? Mm, so what we're going to do now, we're going to write it kind of this way and this way, okay? So uv dash is equal to u x dv. Okay, we know it's dx, okay? And we can actually just take this x out because we know. So u dv plus v du. What we're going to do, we're going to integrate on both sides, okay? So, well, in integrating everything, let's say we had the integral of u dv, okay, it's going to be equal to integral with derivative, they cancel out. We have uv minus the integral of v du. This, just encircle it. This is the integration by parts. This is not a rule. You don't put any number there. You have to be a little smart. So let's say we have an interval. Say x e to the x, okay, dx. So what we're going to do, we do recognize that we have u dv, and we could have, I don't know, for example, u, see, u and dv, okay? So let us use arbitrarily. Let's say that u is equal to e to the x, and that dv, which we have, is x dx, okay? Because there will be no dx, only dv, okay? Well, so differentiating u, we have du, which is equal to, guess what? E to the x. And integrating v, we have dv, we have v, which is equal to squared over 2. Okay, And so we know that the integral of u dt, which is x e to the x dx, that's equal to uv. Well, u is e to the x times v, which is x squared, everything over 2, okay, minus the integral of v du, v x squared over 2 du e to the x, okay? And so this is more complicated than, or actually, this is harder than what we had over here. Well, but doing this, we would have, it's very hard to do. So this would be a bad choice for you and DV. But let's say that we didn't choose it like that. We choose it in a smarter way. Let's say that u is x, dv is e to the x. Let's say u is equal to x and dv is equal to e to the x. So what is the derivative of x? Well, that's 1. And the integral of e to the x is what? E to the x. What we would have then is u times v. Okay, so u is x times v e to the x, okay, minus the integral of v, which is e to the x, and du, which is 1 du, okay? So, yeah, and what's the integral of e to the x? That's e to the x. E to the x, okay? So we have x times e to the x minus e to the x. So this, that actually the answer is this plus the constant of integration, okay? So that's the answer. And this is way more easier than what we had. So that's our goal to make it easier by doing a smart choice, okay? So let us do another example. Okay, our example is x sine of 5. So that's the okay, x sine of x. Okay, actually 5x. So we already know that that's dv. Well, if we say that this is u, we're going to have to make the derivative, find out the derivative. And if we say that this is dv, we have to find out the integral. What is easier to know, the integral of this or the derivative of this? It's actually the opposite. The derivative of this and the integral of this. Okay. So we're going to choose x to be u because we're going to find out the derivative, and sine of 5x is going to be our b, okay? Therefore, 1 is going to be our du, and minus cosine of 5x is going to be our v. It's going to be our v, okay? With this, we want to be very sure. So the derivative of the minus cosine is is minus, so the derivative of cosine of 2x minus 2 sine of 2x. Okay, that's the one. Yeah, that's right. So it's going to be minus 5 cosine of 5. Okay, let me just go to the other page. So we have u, which is x times x times v, which is minus uh minus 5. Yeah, so it's going to be minus 5x cosine of 5x. Okay, minus geometry minus cos u v, which is cos 5x times dv, which is 1. Yeah, so this is going to be minus sine of 5x over 5. We also got to divide this by 5. It's going to be then it's going to be minus x cos 5x over 5. Actually, no. Minus sine of 5x. And you notice that we had a 5 over here. But when we do the integration, we multiply by a 5. So when we do that, we're going to multiply and let d as 5. So that's the right answer. And yeah, so that would be some of the criteria to use the u and dv. You have to choose the u, because it's going to be easy to do the derivative. And you have to choose dv, because it's going to be easy to find out v. So that's the criteria. And that is integration by parts.